Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day, and we're coming to the end of May 2018, which is very exciting. It's been a lot of fun for me lately. I'm back safe and sound from my adventure to Indianapolis to see the Indy 500. I've seen it probably about 5 times by now, and it's definitely a spectacle to behold, and it's great for getting me outside of my box of thinking. So, which is exactly what we're talking about today. So, if you don't know who I am, I'm Rita Hickman. I'm a body mind expert, a shiatsu massage therapist, and I'm getting into doing coaching very soon. I've always done coaching as part of my practice because Asian medicine. Hey, Emily, great to see you. Asian medicine is all about the holistic self. And because it's about being holistic, we really want to focus on all the different aspects of us, all the different sides and colors and shades. Hey, Kathy, great to see you. We focus on all the different aspects of us, not just one, not just a sore muscle or just confusion or a thought that you don't like. We work on all of it. And so I'll be getting into coaching soon and probably within the next couple months. And I'm super excited about it. So we can add that to my list of things that Rita does. So today's topic, we've been talking about the book Opportunity by Eben Pagan and all these different mindsets. The thing I love about this book is that instead of having one paradigm, instead of having just one viewpoint of the world, which most authors have and most gurus and speakers, they've got one point to get across and that's it. What I love about this book is it's giving many, 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 many dozens and dozens of ways of looking at the world. So today, we're going to talk about one of the mindsets that has gotten me into so much trouble in this world, my entire life. So I'll give you a little bit of a story. When I was a kid, I had a lot of anxiety problems. I had a lot of issues, a lot of stuff going on in my life, a lot of family dynamics. I'm sure you can relate and understand with that quite well, I might say. And because of that, my option was to either sit and be in this cesspool of misery and unhappiness, or to believe in something bigger, to believe in something better than me. And so when I was very small, I developed this mindset that change is possible. Just because I couldn't stay where I was at, there was no way. I was going to live the rest of my life feeling the way that I felt. And because of that, I had to have faith, and I had this leap of faith in believing that change is always possible, that we are always evolving and growing. And then I went to the field of education and kindergarten. We talked a lot about how people learn and how the brain works. And this mindset fits right into that. Most people have the mindset that your intelligence, your abilities, everything is kind of set. You're born, this is your DNA, you're stuck. This is the intelligence level that you'll have, and you're either lucky or unlucky. And that's the point of view that actually a lot of people hold, and that we hold about other people. We put other people in a box and say, you know what, that's the way that you are, and people don't change, and I just need to accept that. Now, I'm not quite sure how we ended up with that mindset that people don't change or grow. Maybe it makes us feel safer. Maybe it gives us a sense of structure to see somebody as constantly staying the same. But the problem with that is it means that you'll end up stuck for forever. What a lousy way to live. To think that who you are right now is who you're going to be in 5 years or 10 years, or what your relationship looks like right now is how it's always going to look. And this is what's gotten me into trouble because I've had friendships and relationships and conversations with people. Hey, Evie. Gosh. So, I've had this mindset all my life that change must be possible. But I ended up being one of the minority, and maybe you feel the same way, that you have this hope and belief that we're always changing and growing and evolving and learning and expanding in a world where people think, you know what, I've decided who you are. Oh, good, I'm glad it's in the shop, Evie, getting looked at. So we have people who look at us and say, I know who you are, I know where you come from, I know how smart you are, and I'm going to put you into this box. Maybe we've been surrounded by people like that all of our lives. And so we felt stuck. We felt like trapped by, we can only earn so much money, or we can only think so fast, or we have these personality traits and there's nothing we can do about it. So I started out my life thinking, hey, Kara, I started out my life thinking that from the very, very early on, we must be able to evolve and grow. And that's called a growth mindset. Now, there's all sorts of areas in our life, and many times we can feel like we have a growth mindset in one area of our life, let's say learning a new skill, and not have it in other areas of our life. We've determined, or other people determined for us, what our personality traits are without realizing that so much is changeable about us. One thing I know about body work and body mind is that we are like Play-Doh, and almost everything about us is able to change and evolve and shift and grow. And that's so different from the world that we live in. The world we live in says, this is your personality, these are your traits, this is how smart you are, this is what you can do. You need to find a job that fits in with your qualities or your skills or your talents or your interests. And that's how you'll be happy. Stuck in the same rut for the rest of your life. Maybe you look at your relationships and you think, oh my God, I'm stuck with this person until I divorce them or walk away or they die. Maybe, please. I can't tell you how many women I've worked with that are just like, I'm just waiting for them to die. Really? Oh my God. Or I'm waiting, for retirement to happen so that I can leave them. We have to have faith in ourselves and in each other. That the only thing that stays the same is change. The only thing that we can count on is that every moment of every day something is a little bit different. I remember in Jurassic Park the movie, and this actually made an impact on me, otherwise I wouldn't remember it. Jurassic Park the movie, I was introduced to the idea of chaos theory, which is the gentleman, they're driving through the park and, you've got the goofy guy in the back who's the metaphysical scientist or whatever, and he puts a drop of water on, someone's hand, and the drop of water rolls down the hand one way. And then they put a drop of water in the same spot, and it goes down a different way. Why? Why did things change? Because every time we do something, every time we take a breath, it changes everything around us almost infinitely. It's the idea that when a butterfly flaps its wings, it can create on the other side of the world, a typhoon or a hurricane because of that change that it made. So we need to get out of this mindset that we are stuck. And even if you don't think you have that mindset, I invite you to look at all these different aspects of your life. As I said, maybe it's your relationship. Maybe it's your relationship with your parents, or your relationship with your spouse, or your relationship with anybody that could be a romantic partner. Maybe it's your relationship with your own personal qualities about how you look, or how you need to address the world or engage in the world. Because I've had the mindset that change is always happening and it's always possible, because I have that mindset, I have grown like a weed throughout my life, a beautiful weed, like a dandelion that you can make into dandelion wine and has, great health benefits, but it's everywhere. I've grown and changed. Maybe people have known me for years, and the one thing they'll always say about me is that I'm always changing and evolving, even with how I dress. And so you have to have faith first. You have to believe that growth is possible. And if you believe it's possible, then you look for the opportunities and you look for the ways and the situations where you are growing to validate what you think and believe. And then you look for opportunities that will help you grow. I have so many friends who think that I'm a little masochistic, because they think that I enjoy walking into situations that make me uncomfortable. No, I hate being uncomfortable. I really don't like it. However, I'm always looking for opportunities that help me evolve. Hey, Justine, I'm always looking for ways that will encourage me or motivate me or stimulate me to become an even greater energy, and that's okay. Those are the people that will find somebody that wants to go the long haul with them. I get to pick and choose who I want to go on this journey with. I don't have to go on the journey of growth and transformation with everybody. I can have discernment and say, you know what? I want to invest my time and energy and love and life in the people who are most appreciative or bring me the most value. And sometimes the people who bring me the most value are the ones that make me craziest and angriest and hurt my feelings the most and knock me on my head and on my butt and make my life miserable. Because guess what? If we're always changing and we're always growing, then let's get rid of the hard stuff as fast as possible. Let's walk into the things which are really kind of difficult for us to do and get it out of the way. Because if we understand it and we learn how it works, it stops being a problem for us. So I walk into friendships and relationships with people that push me to the edge. Oh my gosh, that nobody else would put up with. But why? Because I know every time we go around, one small thing changes. One small thing evolves. I learn a little bit more, they learn a little bit more. And it's through this chemistry and this synergy that we really go to the next level of living. So if you're feeling stuck in any area of your life, I want you to ask yourself the question, do I believe that change isn't possible? Do I believe that this is what I have to endure or live with for the rest of my life? Is this what I really believe? Am I stuck with this hair color? Am I stuck with this quality or level of skills or even level of intelligence? All of these things change and it's so cool. And if you make that your focus, that whatever you are doing in life, that you're in process, that this is just one step in the longer journey, it will keep you motivated and it will keep you sane. Oh my gosh. And it will keep you hopeful. It won't crush your spirit. Because if you believe that this is just one moment in time and the next moment there will be some new insight or some new understanding, if that's what you believe, then that's the direction you're going to go. And that's how people like me or people like you become these well-rounded, happy, peaceful, amazing, change the world, effective, vibrant human beings that enjoy their life. Where people look at us and they go, wow, how did they do that? How did they figure that out? Why are they happy? I'm happy because I believe where I'm at right now is just one step in the longer process. And that if I feel stuck, it's because I haven't found the solution yet for the problem that I'm dealing with. Hey, Leah. And if I keep looking and if I keep my eyes open, I will find the solution one way or another. Maybe it's just coping. Maybe it's finding a better way to cope. Maybe it's finding the thing that actually solves the problem. But you have to, at your core, believe that change is possible. Always, 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 always. That positive change is possible. And people may argue with you, and they will argue with you and argue with you that people don't change. And you just need to accept the fact that people don't change and you don't change. And this is your life and you need to suck it up. You know what? I don't believe in that. I believe in acceptance, of course, but acceptance that this is where we are right now and this is what we're doing right now, but it's going to be okay. That I'm accepting the moment that I'm in. I'm not accepting the situation that I'm in, but I know that I'm always going to be learning and looking for these opportunities that make me happier and more peaceful and more dynamic and engaged in life. That give me the best quality human experience I can have. So I'm always going to be looking for that. That's the difference between a growth mindset and a mindset that believes that this is what you're at and who you are. Now, the other mindset, the mindset that says, you know what, people don't change, what they do is they spend their lives trying to validate or prove why they're smart or why they deserve something. So if you find yourself looking for validation, that's an area you feel stuck in. You feel like there's nothing you can do about it. That's your little red flag. So if you're looking for validation from someone that you're okay, It means in that area you don't feel that you can change and you just need to be all right with who you are, which is cool. You know, we don't have to change in every situation all the time. But for me, I realize that opportunity is everywhere to become fabulous, and you can too. So here's your homework assignment for the day. Find one area where you feel you want validation or reassurance or acceptance, and look for ways that you can grow through it. For the things that you don't know yet, that you want to know, that you wish that you knew, for the situations that challenge you a little bit more to get outside of your box and do things differently. And if anybody says, you know what, change isn't possible, this is the way that it is, say, you know what, I'm sorry you feel that way. However, I disagree. I respectfully disagree, and I'm going to continue to grow. There you go. So have a great rest of your day. That's your mindset for today. Looking forward to it. I'm going to enjoy my day. Hope you enjoy yours. And I will see you tomorrow with a new mindset. Talk to you later. Bye.